Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dr. Hyena, and I am back with another live stream. I know we're doing two tonight. It's going good. But tonight, for the second stream, because I just realized the other one was also at night, we are going to be focusing on working on the mod, so hopefully getting some updates in. Now, I'm just gonna open it in Creator. So I haven't learned Java yet, but it is definitely a priority of mine for later down the line. And I've started learning a little bit, and I am picking it up. So so far so good. Oh, hey, Bren.
Hi. Hi. I figured I had some time.
Oh yeah, okay. So for this stream, I'm just gonna be working on some updates for the mod because while I am very happy with what I released, I mean it was a lot of work. There are still a couple of things I want to add, like a few more human NPCs just to make it a little more dangerous. Um,
Right.
and then some new building blocks and stuff for sure. New plants, definitely, because it's you can't have a jungle without plants. um, but definitely want some variety in there, like more than what I already have. Um, let's see what else. Oh yeah, I updated the giraffe model a little bit. Like I made its neck like longer and thicker. Um,
Okay.
and while it is stylized, I have seen like in person, especially like at Zoo Tampa, Maasai giraffe necks do actually get like really long and thick, like especially on the males. The females like
Oh, okay.
not as much so, but yeah, with the males it's really noticeable.
Well, I mean, yeah, males use it to hit each other.
Yep, lots of muscle in there.
They use it to just swing their heads at each other.
Yeah.
They just want
Yeah, there we go.
to.
So it's about 6 blocks tall in game, which let's see, 3 times 6, so 18 feet tall. Yeah, no, actually
Yeah, that's right.
that's right for a bull giraffe. Yeah.
That's right for a bull Maasai too.
Yep.
Maasai tend to be about because they're the tallest of the giraffe species.
Yeah. So those ones
I
they can
understand.
they can get up to 19 feet for a really big bull, but 18 is more average.
That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, that's. I don't know how big the bull at the Phoenix Zoo is. I don't know how tall he is. Don't
Yeah.
ask me. But yeah, we have just have a Maasai herd. So
Oh, that's good.
oh yeah, we no, Maasai giraffe for Planet Zoo win.
I know, dude. For all those people saying it's a clone, firstly, shut the hell up. No, I'm just kidding. But like, oh man, no, they're pretty different from reticulated, and
They are.
not only in terms of coloration, but like in terms of the skull structure too, it's quite different. Again, longer, thicker neck. They're a bit taller in general. Um,
Yeah.
they're. Oh, go ahead.
Appearance wise, I mean, apart from the coloration,
Yeah,
I mean, apart from the blotch patterning, they're different in other ways too.
yeah.
Um, and, I mean, and to be fair, too, giraffe taxonomy is a little bit of a mess right now.
Oh boy, yeah.
Um,
I'm.
as far as we know,
Oh, go ahead.
reticulated is a distinct species, and
Yes.
Maasai is a distinct species with two subspecies.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
And then And then northern and southern, I don't know what. And I think the Rothschilds might be their own.
I think Rothschild is a sub of Northern.
Okay, I'm.
Yeah, so I think
Because
the Northern list includes Rothschilds, Kordofan, West African, and Nubian. Nubian.
I think yeah, Nubian.
Yeah.
Because Maasai includes just Maasai and Thornycrofts.
Yes.
So and then reticulated's monotypic, and I think
Southern.
Southern is South African and Nubian or in Angolan.
Yes. That's correct. I mean, as far as we know, that's pretty accurate.
It's Yeah, as far as I understand, if we understand it, that's what giraffe taxonomy is right now.
Yep.
Um, At least don't copy the monotypics. I mean, I don't have to deal with that nonsense.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I was very tempted to. I'm still tempted to send Scanova the Hippotragian phylogeny
Oh,
because of the fact that Tirzu decided to call Sable Antelope a goat.
yes. Send him that because that is hilarious.
I'm going to find a good paper on Hippotragian phylogeny and just say, this is Capernae, this is Hippotragidae. They are not closely related.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. They're even-toed ungulates, but that's about it. And they're bovids, I guess.
Well, they're bovids, and that's about the extent of it.
Yeah.
If you want to look at closer relatives, look at Ajax and Oryx.
Yeah. And then
So,
for some reason, Tirzu just refers to all antelopes as like one thing. It's like, what the heck? There's 70-something species at least.
well, antelope also have the highest diversity in Planet Zoo as well of the animals.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Bovidae as a family in Planet Zoo has like the highest diversity.
Yep. And honestly, I say they deserve it. Straight up.
They do?
Yeah.
I mean, they do. It's kind of hard to make a zoo game without including a bunch of bovids because they're everywhere.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think the only places they are not native to are South America and Australia. And that's it.
Right.
And they revealed the flying fox today.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks good. I
It
think.
looks really good for flying fox, and I'm just hoping. What I'm hoping this does is that they improve the flying animations, like the loop animations for the bats.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm
yeah.
hoping that it does. Because this is a very different sized bat from the Egyptian fruit bat. Like this is a much larger bat.
Right.
I think their wingspan is between 2 and 3 feet. I'm gonna double check that really quick.
Okay.
Like they're big.
Right.
Like they're not the largest flying foxes. Like Malayan flying fox gets quite a bit larger, but I'm trying to see what the description is. Wingspan.
Put the audio in the middle. Oh, okay.
Yeah, wingspan of up to about a little over 3 feet.
All right.
About a meter. So yeah, much bigger than Egyptian fruit bat. Malayan flying fox, I believe, is the largest. No, Pemba flying foxes apparently are about 5 feet 3 inches.
Oh.
I mean, Phoenix Zoo used to actually breed those. They don't anymore. They used to breed the Pemba species. They were actually they were also the kind of the spearheaders. But then when Pemba flying fox numbers recovered, they just don't breed them anymore. I think their last female died 2 or 3 years ago. She was off exhibit. She was like really, really old.
Got it.
But we don't have any other flying. Like the only fruit bat species we have is the straw colored, and they're so not really a good substitute for like she's gonna be kept with flying. Just kind of for the social stuff.
Yeah. Same browser and not your mic. Oh, desktop. Okay, okay. Sorry, Eli's just helping me with some adjustments with stream audio.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, giant golden crown flying fox is the largest with about 5.6 foot wingspan.
Okay.
So that's not one you're really going to see in captivity. They're from the Philippines. It's funny that the New Guinea animal that they had that they decided to do for this pack was just a bat, not the tree kangaroo.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of a shame, but I mean,
Again,
well, it's good we got
I'm
a.
fine. I'm fine with the proper flying fox. I've been
Yeah,
wanting one of those for a while.
sure, sure.
Yeah, so I mean, it's now would I prefer to be something like the Malayan flying fox? Yeah, I mean that's just because they're more common in U.S. zoos. But
But
I mean,
Oceania,
yeah, wouldn't have made sense.
yeah,
It's like people are talking about like orchid mantises, and now I'm realizing that's why that last one because they eat fruit and flowers.
yeah, yeah.
They like mangoes. I know that. That's kind of just a flying fox thing. They like mangoes and they like flowers. I know they're pollinators. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that
that's true. That's true. They are.
so that's that explained it. It was a pretty close guess with the lorikeet though because they're also pollinators,
Yes.
but it was yeah, it wasn't a bird, not this time at least. If it's a Latin American pack in the next DLC, though, there's a high
Macaws.
likelihood. Well, yeah, either of that or any other various species of birds. I mean, hell, they could even do tanagers and like smaller songbirds like that. Like,
Yeah.
there's literally hundreds of options.
Right.
I am fairly certain if that's the case, though, we are getting spectacled bear
Oh, okay.
and ocelot and coati
Yeah.
and likely a monkey.
Yeah. I hope we get another monkey man.
I hope we get another New World Monkey. That's kind of the thing. It's like for me,
Yeah.
it's like it's either going to be New World Monkey, Baboon, or Colobus. It's really what I want.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll settle for I or Shafak, but at this point, that's with primates. That's what I would like.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But
Yeah. We. I mean, either way, we just need more primates. I don't care what it is.
we do, we do. I mean, some people were saying Sumatran orangutan for
Anniversary.
anniversary pick, which isn't a bad pick to be honest.
No. I just kind of want monkeys. Monkey.
Yeah. What's yeah? Yeah, we need more smaller. Like we have like the Sumatran orangutan is really the only great ape representative we just don't have for common species in captivity for great apes. Just the
Uh.
Sumatran orangutan. That's the only one.
Yeah. I forget what kind we have at Busch Gardens. Sumatra or Borneo. I don't know.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's probably either one. I haven't gotten a look at them. Phoenix, we have Bornean orangutans, so
Yeah. At Busch Gardens, it's kind of cool because like they can go really high up. Like they can climb all the way out of sight if they want.
well, I mean, we finally have an update where they're no longer a ginger gorilla.
Yeah,
They now finally freaking brachiate. That took long enough.
it did. It really could have come out 2 years ago, but you know what? Whatever.
It could have come out last year with the Siamang, honestly.
Or sorry, I meant last year. Yeah. Jeez, sometimes yeah, I just confuse the years. I mean, like
Yep.
ever since 2020 cuz
Yeah, no,
like
things just get kind of strange.
yes, and like I feel like 2021 didn't even feel like its own year to me. Like it just felt like a continuation of 2020. Which I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one that kind of thinks of it that way, but yeah.
But like, yeah, for a Latin American pack, there's a high chance we'd get the Greater Rhea. I almost wouldn't be surprised if Frontier's like, let's just do all the flightless ratites. We now have the
Right.
Kiwi. We can do the Rhea now. Basically, it'd be basically just like Southeast Asia pack, like the Southeast Asia animal pack, except hopefully without a Malayan tapir situation or binturong
Oh.
situation.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
basically,
at least the binturong turned out really nice for the most part.
yeah, it turned out decently. Yeah, and it's the Malayan tapir is kind of it leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh, it does.
It's my least.
It's a straight
My least.
reskin.
Big reason why it's like a least favorite for me is just because it's a DLC animal.
Yeah.
Like, you're paying extra money for that.
Yep.
Like come on.
They don't deserve it.
It's like Well, it's like yeah, whenever they try to like highlight the Southeast Asia Animal Pack nowadays, they're like, why are you highlighting this when you haven't fixed Similian Taper? One of the one animal that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
The worst part is too that the devs know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
They know because we've gotten confirmation that they have been called out initially, and they would like the post above it. They like the a post below it, but not the post calling them out.
Wow.
So they know. They absolutely know, and I hope they're taking that into account.
Yeah.
Again, if anybody's read into the Elite Dangerous situation with Frontier, I really hope that the lesson they take from that is don't ignore their communities for months on end between...
Wait, what happened with Elite Dangerous? I'm not aware of this.
A lot of problems.
Oh boy, here we go.
A lot of it has to do with the lack of communication.
Okay.
Between Frontier and that particular community.
I can see that.
Which included a lot of mismanagement. Like, it was... It could have very well been near... like, dirty dev material. Like, it was pretty bad.
Dirty dev material?
Basically, dirty devs are the ones that have... Their developers are kind of anti-consumer nature. It was a term coined by a games critic known as Sid Alpha.
Ah.
And he does this stuff for that to kind of point out. So he points out not just the indie devs, but also the big league devs too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm guarantee you he's gonna be doing a video on Unity here pretty soon.
Right.
Because yeah, Unity screwed themselves.
You mean like the game engine?
The game engine, they screwed themselves really bad.
Oh no, I haven't heard of this.
This just came out, I think, yesterday because they apparently did. I bet you somebody in your live chat's going to probably say something about it, but it's what's going on with Unity right now is that they're trying to do a new kind of like a pay thing where they charge the developer every time they do a game install.
Wow.
Not a game purchase, a game install.
Well,
and
why?
They don't even have any quality control for that either. Beats anyone else. Again, I've mentioned in the past that my dad kind of wants to do his own indie game at some point.
Yeah.
But he was going to be working through Unity, and now it's looking like he's probably going to have to move to Unreal.
Wow.
That's how bad this has gotten. Is that it's causing new devs, indie devs to think twice.
Oy.
And then here's the worst. Here's another detail from that. From that, it's a little bit fun. Is that apparently if it's like a game that has a web browser open, I think every time you log into that game, it also counts as an install, and then the dev for that gets charged as well.
What the heck?
They have no quality control for this. And basically, the amount of money that they're trying to charge
is a lot.
Basically means that devs eventually start it's about 20 cents per install.
Oh, that adds up real fast. I'm sure.
Yeah,
it has to.
It does, especially when the game gets larger. And
wow.
you have no idea how badly that could get weaponized too.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure.
If enough people get pissed off at a dev studio, they can just uninstall and reinstall the game and.
Oh my god.
A dev studio doing that.
I shouldn't be laughing, but oh, Jesus Christ.
You know gamers, Doc.
I do.
They have plenty of time on their hands.
Oh, that's why I'm laughing. That's exactly why.
That's the worst. Because they would absolutely do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the worst part is too, basically when they were in the Q&A, when it was pointed out that they basically just admitted they had no quality control as to what counts as a legitimate install. And they had no plans on changing that. So anybody who's doing who wants to do, even like a passion project dev work, just avoid Unity.
Good idea. Thank you for mentioning that on the stream, because yeah, people need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, avoid Unity because they are basically going to start screwing developers.
All right. All right.
So they're also going to, which ultimately means they're screwing themselves.
Oh yeah.
let's see what happens. Like what happens when Unity-based games start getting banned on platforms like Steam.
Right.
That's going to be a very serious problem. So for Unity, that's going to be a very serious problem.
Yeah.
It's a boom for other engines like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, hell. I mean, to be fair, Roblox is having their own problems right now. But
yeah. To be fair, I will say they've recently-ish implemented some like really impressive stuff, but I mean, yeah, no, the problems kind of outweigh it.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard about the most recent one, but I hate to say this, but they're basically trying to make Roblox like into a dating app of sorts.
Oh,
which is
man.
such a bad idea if people understand Roblox's history.
Yeah.
And current problems.
So
such a bad idea.
Here's my thing, right? If you meet someone, say on a Discord, and it's for a Roblox game, that's cool. I mean,
one thing.
Yeah, that's one thing. If you meet someone on a Roblox game, fine if you continue on like an external application, right? But if you're just making Roblox online dating, like no, I don't think that's kind of where you draw the line, isn't it?
It is. Well, and it's not to mention that, but there's also the issues of people going after underage people.
Yes, that's the biggest one for sure.
That's the absolutely largest issue here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, obviously, Discord has that problem too. Don't get me wrong.
Of course. Anything where people can chat will have that problem.
Yep. It's just that places like Discord and Roblox are very well known for that because of their size and the high number of underage people that use it.
Yes. Yeah.
And so, like, that's kind of the problem there. Yeah, it's like it's not especially when it's like when like a server gets big enough too. Like, God forbid, it's like I've seen like some of the people like that have servers. How big their servers are, I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That just looks like a nightmare. And like you'd have to have a dev team that you trust very well, or like a mod team you trust very well for that, because that. Ooh.
Yeah, it's tough. It's very, very difficult.
Like, it's like I've seen it. It's a pain in the ass enough when it's only a couple hundred people.
Oh yeah, you've seen it with my stuff.
Like I've seen it though with when it turns into several thousand, or several tens of thousands.
Yeah.
Depending on the server.
Oh yeah.
It gets really like moderation, like just being the Discord server owner and trying to moderate that way is just it's basically impossible.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, it is. I'm sure. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's.
Dude, so let me tell you what happened with Namibia Untouched. Okay.
Okay.
I think I might have told you before, but for those on the stream who aren't aware of what happened to the server for that, I'm not sure what happened to the game. I know Sokolov quit. I kind of had to focus on my own stuff, but whatever. For the Discord server, what happened was there were some people raiding. I forget exactly who, but it was like a group of friends, I presume. Like, they must have been. And what they did was they hacked one of the bots on the server and made it like spam ping everyone faster than a human could. Okay? And then from there, they also like made it say some other stuff, like they made it say the N-word a bunch of times, they made it say the F-word, all this really dumb crap. I still don't get why they did that, but like I just thought they were, I didn't think it was funny. They thought they were funny.
Well,
by
yeah,
doing
because I mean,
that.
they were probably a cumulative age of 16 years old. So
Sure. And then but the real problem is even if they didn't have access to the um dev files and stuff themselves, they actually like I think one of the moderators that Soko made or made a moderator by accident, he ended up deleting everything, like all our game files and stuff.
and this is why you essentially need to be past a certain point, especially when you're doing games. You should probably be doing serious interviews
Yes,
with when it comes
yes.
to mods, because that is a very real risk, especially with gaming servers,
Yeah.
especially for ones of games of indie games that are coming out.
Yep.
So
So yeah, yeah, that happened. That's I left the server initially, and then I was reinvited back by Sokolov himself. So I made sure it wasn't any like hackers or anything. And then, but by that time everything was already all gone because we had to delete all the stuff.
geez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough, because yeah, that's the other thing too, is like you get people that, again, a lot of people on Discord have a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I know this because like my phone pings all night.
Oh, mine too.
All night it pings with Discord.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, there's people from all around the world, so there's different time
Right.
zones.
That's definitely a big factor, and that is time zones.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just oy.
Yeah, yeah, it's a real shame when that stuff happens. But live and
Disgusting.
learn, live and learn. Like that's all you can do.
Yep. Only enough on the one of the other servers that we're on. They're discussing Casual Geographic and a few
Oh,
other people.
okay. I mean,
Well,
I
like
don't
one
I
of the big
don't
one
hate
is
them to be honest.
well, the big issue too. Well, I mean, the issue is like I think that he was mentioned more because of the broader issue of wildlife misinformation on
Sure.
social media. And the big topic seemed to be giant pandas and koalas.
Didn't he go back and correct that?
For the giant pandas, I believe so. I don't know if he did about koalas, but he likely did at some point. Like
Yeah,
the
and
giant
then
pandas, he did for sure.
yeah, and then with
Too many people?
hyenas, he actually corrected the whole matriarchy thing, which was, I mean, props to him for that.
No, he didn't.
What?
He most recent video they did today on meerkats. They talked about the matriarchy thing with spotted hyenas too. Like that's not at all. I mean, he's
Oh,
doing it with the comparison to meerkats. I mean, it's closer, but
yeah, yeah, that's a lot
meerkats are
closer.
meerkats are probably more matriarchal than spotted hyenas are, which are more matrilineal.
Yeah,
So basically, if you guys are like, to people that aren't aware of spotted hyena social structure, it's more like old world monkeys, like baboons and macaques. So like they're more matrilineal than matriarchal,
right.
whereas with meerkats are very much matriarchal, and it's because the dominant female is the one that will basically beat the crap out of any other females in the mob.
Yeah.
Like if you guys ever talk about statistics of animal, because this is actually what that video was about, was the statistics of basically interspecies homicide, basically.
Ah.
And meerkats are basically number one, with 20% mortality being attributed to others of their own kind.
Wow.
We didn't make top 10, and spotted hyenas were only at 8%.
Yeah, yeah, no, they don't do it as much as people like to think.
I mean, yeah, they'll, like I said, they do it. But it's more, that's not a spotted hyena specific thing. That
Yeah.
is something that happens in a lot of carnivores, a lot of animals actually.
Yep.
If you think about it, it's really not even a carnivore specific thing. It's a lot of animals do it too, just in general.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to talk about, mean, they'll kill foals like zebra stallions will kill foals that aren't theirs.
Yeah.
And so I mean, it's something that happens a lot in animals, and diet doesn't even necessarily correlate to that either.
No.
So, um,
In my stream before this one, I said Jumanji too loud. Look, buddy, I was playing the game. I just called out its name, you know. But yeah, no, I didn't hold back.
oh boy.
No, that was so much fun though. Like just to be able to do that just felt so good. Like just all the work I'd been putting towards it, and then just to finally be able to like literally call out its name was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah. And as you know, I am going to Natural History Museum tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Wait,
going
which one? Like the one in Virginia?
No, it's the Natural History Museum in my town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a local one. It's like that one. I kind of discussed a little bit with you in Old Country a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of mentioned that it's very dinosaur centric.
Right.
Which is interesting because that's actually not a lot of natural history museums are like that. Like a lot of them do have dedicated dinosaur areas, but like the one I'm talking about is very dinosaur centric.
Right.
And that's partly because we have a really rich fossil record in our state, especially between the late Triassic and early Jurassic.
Oh, okay.
Not a little bit in the late Jurassic, a little bit also throughout the Cretaceous, but like we do have animals from like the later Campanian stage.
What's up?
So like things like we have an indeterminate hadrosaur. We have an indeterminate tyrannosaur. We don't know what it is because most of what we got of it is teeth.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an issue. You don't want to name animals after teeth, especially dinosaurs. Troodon should be enough of a reason why not. Though again, apparently they're deciding that they're going to be trying to find a neotype to revalidate Troodon.
Oh, okay.
So apparently it's based off of some of the troodontid specimens from the Two Medicine Formation, so Egg Mountain, which has really well preserved troodontid specimens. Like there's well preserved, and it's actually a nest site. So it's actually how we figured out that, at least in one particular genus of troodontid, predominantly males seem to have looked after the nests.
Oh, interesting.
And how we know that is because basically none of the individuals had medullary bone, which is what females of birds and non-avian dinosaurs actually develop for egg laying.
Oh.
So it's basically extra calcium, basically extra mineral deposits for egg laying.
Wait 1 second.
Okay.
If you were playing fucking we had. Okay, I'm back. Don't worry, I muted the stream, don't worry.
Yeah, that's that is. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, with troodontids, yeah, so there's gonna be a potential neotype for Troodon formosus, which I don't know how it's gonna work because again, Troodon formosus is just known from teeth. So again, With dinosaurs, teeth are really only diagnostic to the family level, I think.
Okay.
I think that's what's going on there because like we know it's like tyrannosauroids have really distinct teeth. Troodontids, funnily enough, troodontids are weird because like you can some Pachycephalosaur genera were at one point part of the Troodon genus. I think Stegoceros was actually in the Troodon genus for a while because their teeth are very similar.
Uh.
So, which is funny because like Pachycephalosaurs are very closely related to ceratopsians, so they're ornithischians, whereas Troodontids are Maniraptor theropods. So it's like they're reasonably separated from one another in Dinosauria. So,
Oh.
I mean, that's what's interesting. They're not even related, very closely related. They're dinosaurs, and that's about the extent of it.
I see. Man, there's so much noise going on in the hall. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can't really hear the background noise. So
Oh no, I'm sure you can't. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's there's always like parties or something going on. I'm in college.
It's like you're in college. It's a Friday night. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I shared with my my parents the video of the Tasmanian devil that took somebody's phone. I love that video because it shows how spiteful they are, spiteful little creatures they are.
Yeah.
It's like, and it kind of also showcases how strong their jaws are comparison to their body because that one actually cracked the phone screen.
Yeah.
So surprisingly, that cell phone was still on record too. So like they basically had an accidental cameraman with the devil. But I also realized too, I know a lot of people compare them to wolverines. They're also in some ways a lot like certain hyenids too.
Yeah.
If you think about it, they're like brown or striped hyenas.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because there's no ecological equivalent to brown or striped hyenas in Australia other than the devil.
Right.
And what's funny, if you notice in the like descriptions too for the Planet Zoo pack, they're listing the dangers that these animals are facing in the wild in this DLC.
Mm-hmm.
So they've taken some aspects of Australia pack and basically also took some aspects of conservation pack.
Right.
It's like they talked about the dangers that quokkas are facing, that little penguins are facing, and the flying foxes are facing. Which is interesting because I'm wondering if devil facial tumor disease will be mentioned.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Does your mod code... Okay, is your mod only for 1.19.2? I hope is no longer. Buddy, the mod just came out. The thing is with mCreator, I think GeckoLib is still very glitchy for Minecraft 1.20, and also the guy that was working on the add-on that like allowed animations for mCreator is I don't think he's able to really do that anymore because like he's in the military now. So
Jesus, 1.20, man, Minecraft has been going for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, now to be fair, Planet Zoo is nearly there.
Yeah.
Actually, so I think we're at what 1.15 now.
Uh-huh.
So so they're not far off from Minecraft, believe it or not.
Yeah, but yeah, for Minecraft, they actually said, like the devs said they want to keep Minecraft around for like a long time.
Well, yeah.
Like,
with Minecraft, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else quite like it, honestly. It's amazing.
There's really not. Yeah, there's really not. And it's interesting with like some of the modding, like how detailed some people have gotten.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think I did showcase the one video that somebody did the modding for lion, brown hyena, and spotted hyena, I think.
Yes, that was awesome.
I really like the brown hyena model.
Me too.
Um, yeah. Um, is that what type of plant is that going to be?
I don't know. I'm just making random stuff.
Wait, I'm trying. I recognize that plant. Like we had one of those at one point. I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Oh, uh,
I know what it's called. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but we used to have one of those.
okay.
So I kind of want to get a Monstera, but the problem is they're toxic to dogs and cats. So it's like I can't really have it in the house.
Yeah.
So with the dogs, because the dogs also like to randomly eat houseplants. I don't know why. There's one of them in particular. It's annoying. At least it's a spider plant, which is safe.
Okay.
That's the thing. We don't actually have any toxic plants either in our house or in the backyard for a reason.
Right.
Which is a problem when you're trying to find a way to grow certain vegetables, because like you can't grow potatoes in the backyard for that reason.
Oh, potatoes are toxic?
Potatoes are in the nightshade family.
Oh.
Yeah, they're toxic. Like, yeah, if you leave, like, this is something that you should probably know too.
Mm.
If you get actual potatoes, like raw ones, like there's the whole potato from the grocery store.
Yeah.
If you leave it in bright light, bright sunlight, bright light for any period of time, you really should throw it out or put it in the ground or throw it out because it's going to be toxic.
Okay.
So if you're gonna have potatoes like on hand, you need to keep them in a dark area.
Got it.
So that is important to know. Tomatoes are also poisonous. I don't remember if they're related to nightshade or not, though. They might be as well, actually.
Yeah. Recode is planned. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 1.20 recode is planned.
Yep.
So that's for after I learn how to like really use Java to like script my own Minecraft mods. Obviously that'll take a while, but you know, some guys that I spoke to about it said that if I really stay committed for like 6 or 7 weeks, I could be implementing this kind of stuff like with my own code that I make from scratch. So I don't know, like that'll probably happen. Like I don't think my winter break's that long, so probably next summer is the most realistic.
Winter break's a month.
Winter break's a month. Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. Actually, wow, that's better than my old school at least, which was only like 2 weeks.
Longer break than high school.
Yeah,
Significantly longer because we study longer.
yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, I could definitely start it then. So you guys stay tuned for that. But yeah. And then that way, you know, it'll definitely have better optimization. So, you know, because with M Creator, it's kind of see the whole thing with the whole AI generated stuff. It's actually not as new as you might think, because some programs have been like generating code with you only like pressing certain buttons and stuff. Like that's been going on for years. But obviously it's more advanced now. But yeah.
So let's see here. So yeah, nightshade family includes tomatoes, potatoes, eggplant, and peppers.
Okay.
So basically, the potatoes. The issue with them is the reason they become poisonous is because of the fact that they're a taproot.
Mhm.
So tomatoes, eggplant, bell, and chili peppers, their fruit's fine, obviously.
Uh.
So basically, the plant itself is toxic. The fruit's fine.
Okay.
Um, potatoes, yeah, the plant itself is toxic. The roots are edible, but you have to keep them in a dark place.
Got
Basically,
it.
a cool, dry, dark place. Basically, once it starts growing eyes, is about the time is when you when they grow eyes, is about the time you just you should probably either stick it in the ground or throw it out.
I see.
So that is a very important fact to learn. You'd rather not poison yourself with a potato.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to poison myself with no potatoes.
Tomatillos are also, but I mean that's kind of, I guess, self-explanatory.
Tomatillos, what's that?
So what are they? What they're a weird thing. They're related to they're related to gooseberries,
Okay.
but you use them a lot in like verde salsa.
Mmm.
Basically, tomatillo in Spanish literally means little tomato, but they're not actually a tomato.
Oh.
They're somewhat related. They're not actually a tomato.
Do they look like tomatoes at all, or?
Vaguely, except green.
Oh.
They have like a husk around them, like a papery husk.
Okay.
Like, so if you see if you see what looks like a little green tomato with a papery husk at the grocery store, that's a tomatillo.
Uh.
So they're also known as husk tomatoes too, just because they look like tomatoes. They're not actually tomatoes. Um,
Do they
which
taste
is
like
funny
them?
because like not really. I'm trying to think of how they kind of taste because I've had salsas with them, and it's a different. They're much milder than tomatoes are, and because like green tomatoes are you can eat green tomatoes. That is a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that before.
Um, that is a thing, but um, yeah, they're just the most of their culinary stuff is basically just in salsas, unlike tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Or tomatoes used to basically it's like potatoes. You can basically use them for darn near anything. So yeah, it's basically those you use tomatoes for anything, use potatoes for anything. Whereas tomatillos, it's very restricted in how you use them.
Got it.
Basically, just salsa, as far as I understand, and certain sauces too.
Oh. Dude, I think one of my roommates is watching an anime and then you know what happened?
What?
One of the characters got tickled. Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's too funny. My god. Oh man. Here's the thing with anime though, like this one of my real life friends from like where I grew up pointed this out. Like part of my old friend group. She was like, um so there's my friend, let's just call him Joe, okay? She was like, "Joe, how come whenever I watch anime the characters are always moaning?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute. Yeah, she's kind of right." Like I don't know how else to put it. But like it always sounds like they're moaning. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, like okay, if you think I'm being a bit silly there, go and watch any
I
anime for like more than 5 minutes, and I think you're gonna see what I mean by that.
right.
It could be like a different cultural thing with like Japan, but I don't know. I haven't been to Japan in a while. I went when I was like 8.
Interesting. So the nightshade family also includes tobacco too. That's interesting. I actually did not know that.
Yeah, nether plant. No, no, it's just one of these jungle plants, but The Nether, see, the Nether update was very good. Like it added so much, but after that, man, Minecraft's updates really started plummeting. Like the Wild update was garbage, frankly. Some people even labeled it as the mild update because it barely did anything.
Oy.
Yeah, I think that was 1.19. Let's see. 1.20 was actually pretty... Like, I know that one's controversial. I liked it. I thought it was actually pretty good. So I can understand why a lot of people are wondering, you know, when this mod's going to be for that. Um, hopefully not too long from now, but hopefully, like, within the next year or two. Um, let's see. 1.18... Oh, yeah. Oh, no, okay. So that's where it kind of started to plummet was 1.19... Or, sorry, 1.17 and 18 was... It became a little weird. Because it was meant to just be one update, the Caves and Cliff update. But then it was split into two parts. And granted, a lot got added to the game within those two updates. But it kind of did take them a bit too long. Like, it took them 2 years straight. Which was obviously not the most fun. And then from there, it was, I don't know, it was a little weird. Like, probably some of you guys in chat could elaborate on it a little better than I can. But from what I remember, like I was mostly just playing modded Minecraft during that time because, like most mods during that time actually stuck to 1 point, I want to say 1.16.5 was the most stable, fairly recent version at the time. Because, yeah, like, some people did make mods for 1.17, 1.18, you know, just to stay up to date in a way. But, a lot of mods actually didn't update to those versions. And, like, as a bit of a modder myself, I understand why. Like, it just didn't add a whole lot that was worth upgrading for. Like, it wasn't like 1.14, which is update aquatic, and it added like, you know, the better oceans and the dolphins and everything. It wasn't like 1.16, which added all the crazy new nether features. It was just kind of stale, really. It was just like some really small updates. And yeah, sure, there was some quality of life stuff in there, but not enough to warrant like porting the mod to that version, which essentially, mind you, requires us to like go back and redo basically everything from the ground up. In some cases, like for the more major updates. So yeah, for that reason, I wasn't a fan of those updates. Like again, I don't mind, you know, redoing stuff if you know, I feel like the update added a lot and like it's worth it. But yeah, for those ones, I feel like Mojang really started getting lazy, and then especially with 1.20, the Wild update, you guys probably a bunch of you in chat have seen the whole meme about like the concept art is not the full commitment or whatever it was that the lady said. Um, Basically, for those who don't know, what happened was we were supposed to get fireflies and ambience in that update, which would have been real nice, but they canceled the fireflies just because they're poisonous to frogs, and like it's like, come on, you could have added regular flies, you could have just added fireflies as ambience. Like you didn't you didn't have to do that, you know. So yeah, anyway,
Why did they get upset about frogs specifically? Fireflies are poisonous to everything.
I don't know. I don't
Like
know.
that's the thing. They're toxic to everything. Like, I don't realize people. I don't get that.
Oops. Oops. Oh.
What did you do? What'd you do?
Nothing.
What did you do?
Wait, wait.
Did you delete something that you shouldn't have?
I think I deleted this one.
Oh boy.
Wait, wait. Ah! Oh no, I did! Oh no. You know what?
Oh, that.
Whatever. I can redo that later on.
Oh, boy.
It still shows in
Like,
here, so maybe there's a backup version saved. Maybe.
Jesus, Disney Animal Kingdom's bongo exhibit looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, because it's more than just bongos in there. It's also Greater Kudu. Um, they don't have Niala. I don't know if the Nialas are just behind the scenes or something, but I've never seen them at any point when I went there. Um,
Oh, but they do have them technically.
I'm sure. Yeah. Let's see. Saddle-billed stork are in there. Black rhino, but like that's across their side of the river. Um, or
Yeah,
not a
actually,
river, but like kind of a pond thing.
yeah, because actually our three Niala boys at the Phoenix Zoo actually came from Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Oh, okay, okay,
So yeah, I do know that they have them, but
got it.
we got them as older juveniles.
Oh, okay, okay,
So yeah, they're all half brothers. They're basically in a bachelor herd. So
got it.
yeah, we'll see how. I mean, they're. I've been hoping for. I was hoping for a spiral horned antelope that at Phoenix when their last eland passed away, but we have. Funnily enough, they had to update the exhibit because like the way the exhibit's like structured is actually not enough to prevent the Nyala from leaping out.
Uh,
So they had to actually add another fence
okay.
in order to avoid that. But there's something Wildlife World Zoo should have done. Because when they initially opened the safari park section, they had, as you know, they have a million and one species of antelope, but they do have Sitatunga
Uh
and
huh.
Nyala too. But they have Sitatunga. Their bull got out like 3 separate times.
Oh wow.
So, um, yeah, they had to fix that enclosure because he was still like just hopping out over the fence. And it's like if he ever got out of the zoo grounds, you'd never be able to get him back.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they're pretty tough to find.
Like, well, it's like I mean, they're a swamp antelope, but it's like they're still fast.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny we didn't actually get Sitatunga in Planet Zoo.
Yeah. Oh, you wanna hear a funny animal escape story actually?
Yeah.
Okay, so from my local zoo back in Hawaii, the Honolulu Zoo. Geez, I grew up there. I
Hmm.
should know how to say it. um, what happened was one time there was a hurricane that came by, and we didn't get hurricanes too bad over there. Unlike here in Florida, they're crazy. But what did happen was one of our, or I think two of our hornbills, ground hornbills, escaped, and
Okay.
yeah, so they were kind of trolling us for like I think a few months before we actually caught them back. Like they would be flying around this one hiking spot near the zoo. I forget what it's called. That attracts like a lot of visitors, and people would like see them and hear their calls. And they were still able to fly, I think, so they were just able to like avoid being captured for a very long time, I think,
Yeah.
before finally
Yeah.
being caught.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, um. I don't actually ever remember like having like Phoenix Zoo. At least there hadn't ever been really any escapes.
Oh, okay.
There have been idiots that have nearly gotten into enclosures, but that's a different story.
Right.
Um, it's like I mean, I don't know if you heard about it recently, but in a European zoo, a female zookeeper got crushed, and a male zookeeper got injured by a female rhinoceros.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, the female keeper died.
I'm
I
so dumb. I did the same thing again. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to distract from your story at all.
Rhino, the Austrian. What happened?
Okay. Okay. This.
Jeez.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was a white rhinoceros of all things.
Wow. Oh, so like the biggest one basically.
Yeah, it was a cow. It was a cow, southern white rhinoceros. Jesus.
Wow.
I'm just wondering, it's like, how in the hell are you not like there? Apparently, the keeper died applying insect repellent to the rhino, but I'm just like, why weren't you doing that through protected contact? Like, that's
Yeah.
kind of an important. Like, yes, captive rhinos are a little more, amicable, especially white rhinos are
Mhm.
a little more amicable. They're still like multi-ton animals.
Yeah.
Here we're talking about, and that still, and they're perissodactyls, so they still easily spook. Like,
Excuse me. Yeah.
that's just I don't. Apparently, the other keeper was apparently that got injured was apparently her husband
Ooh.
that got injured trying to help his wife, basically. So that
That's kind of sad.
I'm just
That's really sad. Not kind of.
like that's like that is just a serious that is a serious freak accident, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, and like again, this also important emphasizes the importance of protected contact with large animals like this, because shit like this can happen.
Mhm.
And like, people don't even realize that, like, like, you get the people, like, I occasionally share stuff from like tour runs of Yellowstone thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Of
yeah.
course, like Wildcat also shares it as well. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand how dangerous large animals are. I mean, the
Right.
weird part is like, it's not exactly like large livestock are exactly safe either.
No, they're not. Oh, oh no.
People, as somebody who has been around horses, I can tell you they are not safe. Like,
Yeah.
they're domesticated, but they are not safe. Cattle are in the same boat, actually.
Yeah, cattle
Cat
trample a lot of people.
They do, and and yeah, and horses. Generally when people die by horses because they get kicked because they spook it.
Mm.
Like you see, like every video you see of somebody getting kicked by a horse, it's like you see what they're doing wrong. You see that they got complacent and walked in the horse's blind spot and freaked it out.
Uh.
So that's how people end up getting kicked. It's like, you either have to stand with horses. You have to either stand really close to their hindquarters, like basically right next to their hindquarters, or you need to be standing on a kicking range.
Yeah.
So like that's there's no in between there, because in between there it means that you will get really, really seriously hurt.
Mm.
So I mean, it's like that's kind of the important thing, and like, and with cattle you need to be careful too, because yeah, cattle are arguably worse, because horses, despite being domesticated, like, weirdly enough, perissodactyls and high intelligence is actually is a baseline for them.
Yeah.
Like, I know people like to say that like rhinos are dull. They're really not.
No, they just have very small brains in relation to head size, but yeah.
And again, that doesn't necessarily. It's not really a good indicator for intelligence.
Oh, absolutely not.
So I mean, if that was the case, then all birds should be idiotic. But that they're not.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. What if I added? No, no. What if I added? You know the guy that got stuck in the game for 20 years?
Hmm?
Yeah. What if? What
Yeah,
if
I
I?
remember him.
Yeah, Alex Reek. Yeah, I was maybe I could add him and like, you know, you could have like a little quest just for fun. Like you don't have to do it to get out of the game, but yeah, I think that would be interesting because I know how to make somewhat dialogue. Like not so much with, or well, actually no, I could do it with the sounds if I got enough recordings. But like you right click on an NPC and then they say something in chat. So I feel like that could be interesting. And then, it would be kind of funny in a way, but I mean, well, no, that's not funny. I mean, it is, but it is in a Minecraft mod, but like, you know, to talk to someone that's been stuck in a game for 20 years, I mean, that's definitely quite worrying for sure.
Yes.
Like, I mean, sure, he got those years back in real life once because the game spits you out where you start, but I mean, he still lost 20 years of his life to a video game, which, oy, yeah, just the thought of that is kind of terrifying. And then like the thought of being on like your last life and being like too afraid to take the risk and get out, like, I mean, relatable, I guess, but you know, still just, oy, oh man, that makes me a little nervous sometimes.
Yep.
But then, you know, as like a reward of some kind, or yeah, you'd get some kind of reward if you did help him. Like, so if you beat the game right now, your reward is that you take the Jumanji amulet, the crystal thingy, back with you to the overworld. And obviously, you know, the fact that you get to leave the game. um, but yeah, yeah, I don't know. That just kind of a thought I had. Let me know what in chat what you guys think. And just because I'm just trying to add more human NPCs in general. Um, Let me turn down the volume a bit for the Minecraft. So yeah, I don't know. Like movie characters as NPCs is something I thought about, and obviously you know you have the bosses from the movies, but like I mean outside of that, like that could have some effect. We'll see. Where's not? There he is, Nigel. All right. So here, if you right click on him, so you guys who were here in the earlier stream, you saw this, but
Welcome to Jumanji.
for Brendan, are you watching the screen share on Discord or the YouTube stream?
I'm watching on the Discord here.
Okay, good. So that means you're not gonna be like behind in any way. So here, if I right click on him,
If you wish to leave the game, you must save Jumanji.
so yeah, he says, "Welcome to Jumanji. If you wish to leave the game, you must save Jumanji and call out its name." And then he tells you kind of the directions to get to the bosses so that you can beat the game. But obviously, you know, there's other challenges you face along the way in terms of the animals. But like I was saying earlier, I do want to add some humans too, just because, like, you know, they'd be more likely to want to attack you than most of the animals would.
Right.
Okay, okay. So I'm just kind of. Oh, there's a tiger. How lovely. Good thing I'm not in survival mode, because I would be dead by now. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just make them more common. And then, where is this one? Oh, I know why they're not. Okay, okay. So basically what happened was I tried to make them as blocks rather than plants so they weren't generating naturally as much as they should have been at least. Alright, that makes sense. Hopefully this fixes it. Oh, is that a Fusa?
Yeah, it's from Biopark. These are from Biopark Valencia. They have a fantastic Fuso enclosure.
Yeah, that's huge. Oh,
It's like it's
wow.
open topped. It's open topped with mature trees too. Like it's really good.
Yeah. Man, they're so muscular. Like, I mean, I know that's kind of all feliforms, but still. Like, them
I mean, if you think
especially.
about it's a mongoose trying to be a cat, also trying to be a monkey. If
Yeah.
you really think about it. Yeah. Panthera just found out that Tirzu called a sable antelope a goat. Yeah, he just found out. It's basically at the bottom. I'm still a little surprised that Tirzu even did that. I'm still
Yeah.
surprised how that is like a simple mistake. Like, how do you like that is a mistake that's like you shouldn't be making. Like, I get that their genus name Hippotragus literally means horse goat, but they're not goats.
Yeah. They're not goats. No, no. And goats don't. I don't think they go down on their front legs like that when they fight.
They don't. No. If you ever look at like footage of like wild ibex, like that's basically they'll rear.
They'll do
It's
the
weird because
opposite.
it's yeah. They'll rear and then they'll clash with horns. It's not like bighorn sheep. Again, it's really with sheep with goats. It's a little different. Again, you'd have to look at footage of ibex fighting to actually get a good idea of how goats fight.
Uh.
Because technically, goats are domesticated. Ibex.
Wait,
They're
what? Really?
domesticated. Yeah, Capra aegagrus, or the wild goat, is also known as, I believe, the either the Persian or Beslar ibex. So,
Oh. I didn't know that. That's okay.
yep, yep. So yeah, that's the wild ancestor of the domesticated goat. So,
Interesting. Oh, thank you, Nigel. All right.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Oh, and then, by the way, with Nigel, he says the same thing over and over again, just like in the movie, so...
I mean, yeah, you're channeling the inner NPC there.
Yes! You must save Jumanji and call out its name. Yes, I know, buddy. Thank you, Nigel. Alright. Okay,
That's
got some of our
basically
custom plants spawning. Oh, yeah, yeah, they're all over the place. Very nice.
so. Yeah, they What did I say? But yeah, if uh, and hold on a second, I'm gonna mute because the dogs are going crazy.
Alright. I want to see a jungle with all these plants, because that's going to be really beautiful. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That is quite nice. Nice little mix of reds and greens in there. Cool. Oh, got a wildebeest over here. Oh, they're in the savannah too. That's nice. Ooh, some hyenas. Very cool. Oh, I see a lion over there. Now, I just saw the tail, so I don't know if it's male or female. Oh, that's a male. Oh no, he's chasing some hyenas. Oh. Oh, the clan is coming to the rescue. Oh, he killed one already for the victory, or killed two now. Alright, well, looks like they got their revenge. Another male up here, but not interested in those hyenas. Just kind of walking around. Yeah, I like seeing little wildlife interactions in my Minecraft mods that aren't, that I don't have to spawn them in. We got this buffalo over here. Here, let me show you what happens if you're near a buffalo for too long in survival mode. So they're very much like the sable antelope in Safari Craft, where they're unpredictable. Okay, yeah, sometimes they're chill with you around, sometimes they really are not. Where did he go? Did he go all the way back there? Huh. Wow, my life flashed before my eyes. Yeah. Oh, okay. See, they do a lot of damage. And they run pretty fast too. So, oh no, and there's a jaguar that's way faster and swims faster than you can. Uh, yeah, no thanks. Yeah, you stay stuck. No, no. Oh, this is bad. Ah, and now there's a cassowary after me. Isn't this just lovely? Shoot. Yep. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay. I don't see the jaguar, but that doesn't mean he's not there. Buffalo's back there. He's looking at me. Kind of funny. Don't want that. Okay. Otherwise pretty safe. Oh my god, I almost died back there. That would have been quite something. Not in a good way, though. Oh, they're just hard to be... Okay. Oh, it's a little baby one. That's cute. So these guys actually don't fight back, so you can kill them for food if you want. Wildebeest, so you can kill them for food too, but they do fight back and they give you less food. So I just made it more beneficial to go for hartebeest. But let's just try and fight a wildebeest from like less than half health and see what happens. Probably not anything good. Oh no. And yeah, that's not great. Here, let's go back into the game. So I think that was somehow my third life, and that's why that happened. So sometimes the client on mCreator has issues like that, but from what I've experienced just playing the mod in actual Minecraft, it actually doesn't have that glitch. So the glitch in mCreator is that, you know, sometimes it'll assume that you're already at all 3 of your deaths, but like when you're actually playing the mod, that doesn't happen, as Eli and I tested on the stream. So once you go into the game, you don't have to, like, you just have 3 lives, and then if you lose them all, you get sent back to the overworld. So nothing to worry about with that. But I do have to worry about these mandrills chasing me. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there's a tiger there. And there's buffalo all around. Ooh. Ah! Oh my god. Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry. Dude, no, I looked right behind me and there was just a tiger like 1 block away. Oh. Oh my god. Right when I thought I was good. Oh no. Holy shit. That was way too close. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I did not mean to scream that loud. That was crazy. What the heck? Oh man. I hope one of you guys recorded that. I think that would be pretty funny, but like holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. Brendan,
Yep, I'm back.
did you okay, please I hope you didn't hear my scream.
I wasn't actually. I had to do a couple of things, so.
Okay, yeah, no, dude, I was running from some mandrills, and then I look behind me, I see a tiger, the tiger takes out one of them, and then I fall underwater somewhere, okay, and then I think I'm good, and I'm like, whew, that was close, and then I look behind me, the tiger is like less than 1 block away from me, and I just run out of there, and I screamed so loud, like, oh my god, that was terrifying.
Like it's like the meme, the Finding Nemo meme of Bruce, like, hello.
Yeah. Oh my, it was just like that. It was crazy. Like I just fell right down in here, and you know how tigers are pretty good swimmers? That's the
Yep.
case in the mod
Right.
too. So I'm really lucky to even be alive right now. I gotta stay away from these buffaloes though. They might have some other ideas. Oh man. Oh god, there's another tiger over there. Mandrill. I can take 1 mandrill, it's just when there's a group, it becomes quite an issue. Uh-oh.
Right. You're dealing with a.
Haha, yeah, run, little coward. Shit, no, hey, I didn't say that.
and you regret it when you say it.
Oh, that's like 2 hearts it took out of me. Shit. Hey.
Oh boy.
Oh, I killed him. Okay. Oh. Oh, on the bright side, there's some elephants over there. Bush elephants, which I made very powerful.
I'm assuming they're not as liable to kill you as everything. Yeah, of course not.
Yeah. And then, of course, I got the challenge. Zoology, bitch! I'm surprised CurseForge didn't censor the mod for that. Because, like, I kind of thought it might, but then again, I think there's other, like, roleplay-based Minecraft mods that do have swear words in them, so I guess it's not that surprising. But, yeah. Big elephant. What's in there? What did I just see in there? I saw something in there. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe just a croc or something. Oh man. Oh, oh, oh my god. Okay. Oh no, there's 3 tigers, 4 tigers up ahead. My god.
Oh lord.
Alright. Well, you know what they say. Zoology, bitch. Alright. Let's take down some striped cats.
I'm actually curious. Does Ahi Pokeball still have? They still have spam Masumi.
Yeah. Here. Oh, okay, so I took out 2 of the tigers already. Or the elephant did. Alright, tic-tac-toe 3 in a row. And then, last one. See, if I got off for a single second, I'd probably be dead. But, since I'm on the elephant... Haha! Yes! Zoology, bitch! Oh wow, got a herd of elephants up ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So, I mean, that's
6 elephants up ahead, and mine is 7.
and just got hit by something.
No, that was just fall damage.
Oh, cassowaries. You're just plowing through cassowaries.
Yep. Oh, that. I think that's quite a bit of mandrills. See, thankfully I'm on the elephant, which is like at least 4 blocks high, so they can't get me, but still.
I mean,
I think I made it, so, I don't know if you remember, oh, it's a forest elephant. Okay, so here's a good time to compare the differences. So, you can see this bush elephant is quite a bit bigger than the forest elephant.
right.
Much more gray
Right.
in color, whiter tusks. Forest elephant has sort of these brown tusks, or like orangey brown. More brownish coloration on the body too. The eyes are lower set on the head, and then the top of the trunk is a little more pronounced, like it juts out a little more. Um, the
Well,
ears
and
are a little
that's
different too.
That's another animal it's in taxonomic hell right now a little bit because
Might
it's
be its own
closely
genus.
related. It might be its own genus. Might be paleo. It might mean that Loxodona is an invalid genus.
Oh,
You might end up moving things to both of them to Paleoloxodon, which would be, or Paleoloxodon might actually be the invalid genus in that context, actually. So you'd have to move
interesting.
all the straight tusked elephants to Loxodona, or you'd have to move forest elephants out of Loxodonta.
Ah,
The issue is that apparently there was a lot of gene flow between the African Loxodonta genus and Eurasian straight-tusked elephants.
I see.
Likely through the Levant, because that's as far south as we know that the European straight-tusked elephants went. So
Yeah.
that's part of the problem. I don't know if there was any crossing from the Strait of Gibraltar into Morocco, because I think Loxodonta cyclotis was present there. I think that's what the Carthaginian elephant was.
Oh,
The North
okay.
African elephant was. Let me double check. I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
But yeah, so for the Minecraft mod, I did want to make them two very different animals, and indeed that is what happened. Like, you use them in a similar way, but, you know, the bush elephant obviously has way more health. It's quite a bit bigger, um, so like if you have a big cat behind you trying to jump on you, they'll have a hard time with that when you're riding on a forest elephant too, because you're still pretty high off the ground, but with the bush elephant, it's even more so. So they're a little safer in that context.
Okay, so apparently North African elephants are a subspecies of the savanna elephant, or potentially its own species.
Makes sense.
Yeah, unfortunately, their extinction was due to Romans.
Yeah.
Romans, like with the Atlas, well, it's it's a lot less drawn out than the Atlas bear was, or the Barbary lion for that matter. But they died out. They had died out basically due to basically being taken for the blood sports that they were doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, they went extinct basically at the fourth century AD.
That's a shame.
So, and sadly enough, Syrian elephants basically went extinct like shortly after Hannibal invaded Italy,
Uh.
because his lead war elephant was his personal war elephant was named Surus, and
Oh.
apparently it was potentially a Syrian elephant,
I see.
as opposed to the rest of the war elephants that he was using. They were North African elephants.
Uh.
Apparently, North African elephants were less liable to kill you, so you could
Oh,
use them as
interesting.
mounts. That's what most people don't entirely realize, and why don't entirely realize um, about African savanna elephants. At least, is they're more liable to kill you than their Asian counterparts.
Oh yeah, by quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Oh, a little hartebeest here. All right, time to eat.
I mean, Syrian elephants were also enormous by Asian elephant standards too.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, they were on par with like the largest reported Indian elephants, basically.
Right. I think I. Oh no. Oh no. Not again. Mandrill. Okay. Okay. So I haven't tamed the elephant, so it's not gonna help me yet. But for now. Oh, he's doing a lot of damage. Okay. No, I'm out of here. And there's a tiger that way. My god. That's just bad luck all around. Okay. I think I'm safe now. Oh, we got some hyenas down here. think I saw a wildebeest too, somewhere. Oh no, that's a tiger. That is a tiger back there. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, so gonna go back into creative mode. Okay, biome savannah. No. Jumanji savannah. Yes. Alright, let's see if I can find those giraffes since I updated the model quite a bit. There's some wildebeest down there. Something that I actually didn't intend to add with this, with these biomes, but actually turned out really nice was like the transitions between the savannah and the jungle are actually quite nice. Like there's you get lots of overlap with the different kinds of animals there. And then you get like a nice mix of like acacia trees and those really big, you know, tall jungle trees. So yeah, quite nice. I didn't intend for it to happen that way, but it does work very well. Oh god, there's a wildebeest in a tree. He thinks he's a leopard. Sorry to burst your bubble, buddy. You're not. Another hyena over here. Hartebeest. No giraffes yet. Oh! Speak of the devils. Alright, yeah. Okay, that's for those of you guys watching the stream earlier, you'll know this is quite a bit taller than before. So here, let me just
Yep, so giant thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's giraffe for you.
Yep. So let's get 6 different colored blocks. Because I believe it is 6 blocks tall, but we'll check now. Just 6 different blocks in general. Alright. As long as their textures are different enough to tell the difference. Oh. Okay. So, purple. That. Oh, come here. Come here. Hey. Hey. Move it. Move back. Wanna see. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so like 5.5 blocks tall. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would be like 17-ish feet. So, yeah, pretty average for a Maasai giraffe. I mean, granted, this is a Rothschild, so... I mean, I could see a Rothschild bull getting that big, though. Like, even reticulated bulls get to, like, 18 feet tall. And that's actually pretty average for them. Or, like, 17-ish feet, so, yeah.
Yeah, because Maasai is between 17.5 and 19, I think.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, if you just look at it like this, you can't even see the start of the neck. You're just looking at the legs pretty much and the belly. And then you gotta look all the way up to see its head. Which if you fed giraffes up close in real life, and you weren't on a platform, you know that's accurate. So yeah.
Mm.
In fact, acacia sapling. I think this is what you use to breed them. So let's get a leash just so that they can come together. I love how the leash just like where it connects adjusts to like the giraffe's long neck. Oh, that's perfect. Alright. So let's just get you, and baby. And yeah, the baby's taller than you, which, again, pretty accurate. Now this one's the height of like maybe a couple months old rather than just newborn, but yeah. Even a newborn would still be taller than, you know, many people would. Now let's have some fun. Well, he got her. Managed to defend himself pretty well. Now let's try fighting a giraffe in survival mode. See what happens there.
I'm assuming the giraffe will be liable to kill you.
Yeah. Oh. He's. Hey, buddy. Hey. You know, I was just giving you you know, a little fist bump there. You know, it wasn't actually a punch. I wasn't trying to. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm down to like my second to last or my last life. I don't know. No, that was the first time I died, so I've still got 2 lives. But yeah, just by default they won't kill you. But if you know, attack them first, then of course they will.
Excuse me. Oh my god, they have a venison elk blend burger at Arby's. What the hell? I I don't know if that's actually real. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if that's actually real.
Please remove the zoology bitch thing because bitch is a swear word. I hate the word bitch. Okay. No, that's not. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen. It's an Easter egg for the movie, you know. And like, yeah, Minecraft is like mixed ages, but you know, like, I mean, like a lot of kids have seen that movie and you know they don't go complaining about it. So, yeah, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's not gonna be changed.
I don't get why that people are freaking out about that.
Yeah. Hey, wait, Brendan, were you here when the buffalo was chasing me?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't.
Here, I'll show you again.
Was the buffalo trying to kill you?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, they're very unpredictable. So sometimes they'll be pretty chill around you, but sometimes if you get a little, oh, yeah, if you get too close. Oh.
They'll want to kill you.
Yes.
It's exactly what that buffalo is trying to do.
So you might be able to outrun them if you run for long enough, but if you don't use obstacles to your advantage, oh no, oh, yeah, okay.
You will be doomed.
Oh yes. Shoot, oh, too close, too close. Oh my god. Okay, I'm lucky pretty much all the animals swim slowly in Minecraft, but except for I made the jaguar and crocodile a little faster in water. I mean, crocodile's really fast in water. You don't want to be with that. Oh, I don't want to be with you either, buddy. Okay. Okay, he's lost interest. Good. But you can see he's left me at 1.5 hearts, so he's done a lot of damage. And pretty much anything could one-shot me right now. Alright. Thankfully, the giraffes aren't overly aggressive. You just, they're only defensive, so you have to hit them first. Buffalo, again, very unpredictable. Sometimes they're chill, sometimes, well, not so much. Sometimes they'll chase you down just like that. Sometimes they'll only briefly charge you. Yeah, it's not fun. Not safe to be around.
Well, yeah, Cape Buffalo.
Yeah, they're called the Black Death for a reason. Shoot. Alright, so gonna get back to development and perhaps work out some human NPCs. So so one of the ones that Eli actually suggested was Jürgen the Brutal's army actually. So and yeah, that's true. He did have like a lot of guards surrounding the fortress and stuff. So definitely gonna do some of those. Yeah, alright. So they'll all be like kind of like that. Okay. So they won't all be like huge like Jürgen the Brutal, but yeah, alright.
Yep. At least the people are easy enough to do.
Yeah, it's just like making skins really on Minecraft, so yeah. Pretty simple.
Beauty of pixel shading.
Hmm?
Beauty of pixel shading.
Yeah.
Next to no effort.
What the Alright.
I still don't understand people getting too close to elk.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's a 500-pound deer. Like that should be enough to. Knowing how deer act should be enough to be like, yeah, not going near that.
All right, I'm back.
I'm actually.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. What the?
All right. I'm actually kind of. Um. Have you tried any of the Hawaiian places near?
Oh,
Are there any Hawaiian places near you that
I'm
you've
not
tried
sure.
and have? Okay, because I would be like, you should try the Hawaiian places and judge to see how it is compared to local places you've been to where you're from.
Oh yeah, yeah. That would definitely be interesting. Definitely consider that.
Because like where I live, there's lots of Hawaiian places, so.
Right.
So. Oh, I mentioned I don't I know I mentioned this on the live chat for SN Wolf stream, but like I don't like the fact that most of the places here in Arizona default to sweet tea when you don't want it. It's like they never. It's like in other places like never brew it. And it's like why do you have it on your menu then if you don't brew it?
Yeah.
Take it off the menu then. Actually, have you seen the Super Mario Brothers movie?
No, I haven't. I've heard a. I mean, I've seen a guy react
It's
to it.
quite good. It's
Okay.
quite good. Best part is it's Jack Black as Bowser.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I've heard the Peaches song like a million times. God, that looks cursed. It'll look fine in a bit, though.
But I think there's supposedly a like Donkey Kong spin-off in the future.
Oh, okay.
I mean, hopefully that means that we'll eventually have, um, King K. Rool in there, but
Yeah.
he's a major Donkey Kong antagonist, so
Right, right.
someone did a really good like musical, like animated musical, like for that. That was
Oh.
like an independent. It's the same one that did a really funny, really good, like animation called "The Rhino and the Red Bill." I don't know if I've shared that one with you.
No, I haven't.
Well, it's got a red-billed oxpecker, a anthropomorphic. I think it was I think it was like a white rhinoceros,
Okay.
and the antagonists were a clan of. It was like kind of like steampunky, but it was like the antagonists were a clan of spotted hyenas.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have to find it. It's actually quite a good short.
He's dancing.
Which bad guy was this one? Was this just like one of the generic goons?
Yeah. It was just one of Jurgen the Brutal's army.
Ah. Okay, let's just see here. Alright, let's just go ahead here. Well, I just sent that one short. It's in the off-topic one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically like steampunk, but it's like the protagonists are a rhinoceros. I think actually it's black rhino, and a red-billed oxpecker.
Oh, okay.
Now, as Wildcat's video on Planet Zoo's rhinos does suggest, though, that the relationship oxpeckers have with large animals isn't always beneficial to the
Yeah.
large animals. So, like, it's parasitic, but it's not like detrimentally parasitic.
Yeah.
It's really complicated. And from what I understand, that the wound pecking seems to happen a lot with oxpeckers when there's not enough ectoparasites.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, not enough ticks and stuff like that. Because what they like to feed on predominantly is blood, basically.
Okay.
Which is why they'll peck at wounds if there's not enough ectoparasites to go around. If
Got
they
it.
do good of a job with tackling prey,
Yeah.
that's what happens. Yeah, it's yeah, it's a good short. It's a really nice short. It's really well animated and stuff like that.
Okay. When about did it come out?
The short was about a year ago, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he did a really good like musical for that was featured King K. Rool
Ah.
called "Return to Crocodile Isle." But it has basically all like I think all the bad guys from Donkey Kong Country, like all of
Okay.
like K. Rool and all his goons.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, come to think of it, weren't rhinos like an antagonist in that game? I'm trying to remember.
What video game?
Donkey Kong Country.
Oh. I don't know. I didn't play any of those games, I'm sorry.
That might be a better question for my dad, actually.
They were man eaters in Jumanji, so definitely antagonists there. They ate Kevin Hart. So sad.
Oh no, even better. He's the rhino in Donkey Kong Country is a ally.
Oh.
But funnily enough, despite looking a lot like a black rhinoceros, he only has one horn.
Oh.
So, I mean, very stylized rhinoceros. So,
Right.
Oh wow, they actually have a parrot too, and it's a parrot with actual proper zygodactyl feet,
Ah,
which is nice. You don't see that a lot in media.
yeah. Alright, so this should be easy enough.
I mean, at least in the movie, they at least gave them the remix of the DK rap, so which was nice.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's something I could do. All right, so I'm making it so that when Jurgen the Brutal takes damage, what happens is there's a 1 in 4 chance, or actually I'm gonna make it a 1 in 3 chance that one of his henchmen will spawn and go after you. So that'll make the final battle a little bit harder. Now, granted, that's fair enough because just like in the movie, once you get the Jumanji berry, it's pretty easy to defeat Jurgen the Brutal, or at least like significantly weaken him and then finish him off with like another weapon.
Right.
But yeah, I'm actually just gonna test it in game just to make sure it's not too unfair. But still very difficult because it is still a boss battle. Alright, yeah, let's go into Jumanji and see what happens.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Alright. Oh god, it spawned underground for some reason. Definitely gotta fix that, but as for the fight itself, it's gonna bury. Oh, okay.
I'm assuming this is probably better as multiplayer.
Yeah. And then yeah, for some reason in M Creator it has a glitch where like it assumes you only have like you're already at your third life the first time you enter the game. So like it sends you back to the overworld when you die. But as Eli and I found out when we actually played the mod, that's actually not the case in game. So it's just strictly a thing in here. So like once you're actually playing the game itself, you don't have that issue, which is good. Cause then you only have one life, and then you get 3 afterward. But you know we don't want it to work like that. So, yeah. But now the 3 lives things, you know, will work no matter what. But yeah, all right.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Okay, let me get those coordinates again.
Welcome to Jumanji. Welcome to Jumanji.
All right. So I killed the Jurgen, but the henchman I have to beat now. I killed 1. Okay. 2.
Oh right, I forgot how weird the lion in the original Jumanji movie looked.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great animatronic, but you know, obviously very, very stylized. All right, here. Now, Jumanji. Okay, okay, so you can still beat the game. Oh.
The animatronic has aged poorly,
Yeah.
and that lion is moving way too fast. It also doesn't have enough incisors, I just realized.
Oh.
I think it has 4 rather than 6. It's really obvious when you realize that carnivorans have... Did you ever see the movie Birds of Prey?
No, but I've seen clips from it.
I'm very certain you have, because you know that there's a spotted hyena in that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good CGI wise. Like, yeah. I mean, it's still not as good as Life of Pi in my opinion, but still pretty darn good.
Life of Pi, it's on for about, like 45 seconds before it gets killed by a tiger.
Yeah.
And they made it into, like, an antagonist, because, like, it kills the orangutan.
And the zebra.
Did it actually kill the zebra? I thought the zebra had a broken leg.
Yeah, but it, I mean, it ate it to death.
Right.
But yeah, the zebra did break its leg when it fell down or whatever.
Yeah, it's like you're watching it, and it's like, you know, Tiger Ex Machina, basically.
Yeah.
The guys on the UHC Discord actually told them that the tigers in the film, the tiger's name was Richard Parker.
Yep, that's right. That's right. I do remember that
So
part.
it's still kind of weird that they gave him that name, like in the first place. Like, oh, who in a zoo would give a tiger? It's weird.
Yeah.
I think there was an explanation for it, but
Yeah, there was. I forget what it is at this moment, but there definitely was. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I can't even sprint. Okay, this is where I die. but not without a fight. Okay, I think I'm on my 3rd life now, so... Oh, man. Oh, they saw me. They saw me. Oh, okay. Oh, Brendan,
Yeah.
look.
Oh, look, it's an ostrich. Multiple ostrich that will now want to kill you.
Okay, bring it on.
I'm gonna level. I'm like, that's probably not too different from what ostriches will actually do to you.
Yeah.
They'll just run at you. They really just don't care. I tell people, I'm like, for birds, they don't really have a lot in the brains department, but they're bigger than you and they know it.
Yeah. Okay, he lost interest. Good. But he took away like half of my health in one kick, which, I mean, makes sense.
I mean, you've seen enough YouTube videos of people getting beaten up by ostriches.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna attack him leopard style. I'm gonna jump out the tree.
And just punch him to death?
That's right.
He knows you're there, by the way. And you're dead.
I lost the game. I lost the game. God damn it. Well. Oh well. Dang it. Sent me to a completely different part of the overworld because, you know, if you beat the game, it sends you not too far from where you place the board. But if you lose the game, well, that's another story. Yeah, I didn't spawn in a swamp. This is way off. Alright, I mean, that means it's working, though.
Kind of weird that in, like, the Stampede portion of the first movie that there was pelicans.
Yeah.
I never understood that. Like, that's not the bird you would associate with a stampede, but okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I like the galloping animation on the zebra. I really want the Mojang to reanimate the horse. Yeah, that'd be cool. Rampy is pretty much OP in DKC. The only thing that can hurt or kill you is fire and falling off the level. Everything else he just both doses through.
Okay.
That was Team Tano in my stream chat.
Yeah, okay, so you knew about the rhino.
Yeah.
About Ramby the rhinoceros. Okay.
Alright. Let's see, what else? What else do I want to do here? Oh, actually, Brendan, have you seen the fight with Van Pelt? How that goes?
I am not.
Okay, let's do that. Because it is actually quite interesting. All right, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to defeat him alone. Um, yeah, this one you really might need more people. So his health stat isn't too high because you know in the movie, like once they beat the game and like they put the jewel back and you know shouted Jumanji, he just kind of disintegrated. So I didn't give him too much health in the mod. So you could theoretically beat him to death quite easily. However, there's just one little problem with that, and you're about to see what it is, or two little problems with that. So I'm gonna give myself just a stone sword just to make it a little more fair. Because I feel like if you go in barehanded, you're definitely gonna die. Alright, here, just give it a second. Okay. Hello, Nigel. Alright. Oh! Oh!
They like crocodile.
Yeah. They just tore a tiger to shreds.
To shreds, you say.
Yep. Oh. Oh, not you again. Good thing I'm in creative mode right now.
There we go.
Alright. Oh, okay, so like there's the jaguar statue. For some reason it generated through a tree, but whatever. Let's see, and then there's Van Pelt now. He's already taken a little damage for some reason. Sometimes like they just spawn like that. So should be an easy fight, right? Wrong.
Oh, it just has a jaguar and just hits you arrows. That's nice. How many times does he hit you, and then like the jaguars just spawn from him?
The jaguars spawn when he takes damage.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah.
And you're dead.
Yep. Okay. I've got an idea. Okay. Okay. So he hasn't seen me yet. Nah. Get. Just gotta. Okay. Okay. Beat him. Oh, this is not good.
Now you have a cat after you.
Yes.
That's nice.
And look how fast they are. Like, even if you're sprinting, they'll catch up.
Yeah, and
Okay. So I've lost one life, but I don't want to lose all three. Let's go. Okay, okay.
well, you killed it.
But there's still another one over there. Orangutan I don't have to worry about too much because I didn't make them aggressive, but here. I'm not gonna scream this time just because it's later and you know I wasn't like this is just testing. If it was actual gameplay, I would, believe me. Jumanji. All right.
And now you're in the ocean.
Yes. Not too far from where I spawned originally though, so that's good. Oh, got some turtles over here. They actually made the turtles look kind of cool in Minecraft because they have like a home beach, so like they'll return to that every so often, and then they'll like lay their eggs there, and then you know, those turtles will then return to that same beach. So they actually went pretty detailed with that, which I was surprised by. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. Ticklish turtles. If you hit them, sometimes they don't know what to do. Sometimes they'll go into the water and swim away real fast. Here. Yeah, go in the water, buddy. Go, little turtle, go. So you don't get anything about or out of killing them, but sometimes if you like what you call if you're you're just with them and you have some eggs, when the eggs hatch, sometimes you can get a scute, and then if you collect enough scutes, you can make like a turtle shell helmet, and then that allows you to breathe underwater for a little longer.
Huh.
Yeah, so they are actually quite useful, but you do have to be very patient because, of course, eggs don't just hatch instantly. Oh, got a hyena up here. So, some of the Jumanji mobs actually do spawn in the overworld if they're based on real animals.
Right. I mean, oh, you got zombies just full on fire.
Yep.
That's nice and horrifying.
Oh, oh no. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay. Cool, cool. I think I can tame the hyena now. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, it didn't work, but you can actually tame them with rotten flesh and just any meat item, I think. Oh no, oh no. I almost died there. Okay. Where'd he go? I can hear him.
I will see my favorite part of the movie is when just this random crocodile just pops up in their house, like in the first movie.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Oh, right. There were multiple crocodiles, actually. There's like two of them.
Oh, okay. Actually, I better test that. Because sometimes that happens in here. I don't know if it actually happens in the real game. Let me see if the server's still up. Yes it is. Okay. Okay, so for some reason, again, I think it's just an M creator because it's got some weird stuff going on there, but, excuse me. um, Sometimes when you die in the real world, you get sucked back into Jumanji, which, definitely isn't intended, and again, I don't think it happens in the actual game, it's just an M creator. So, oh wait, no, I don't wanna. Yeah, I wanna test out on the server for sure. Okay. All right, so I just have to get myself killed on purpose. Okay, there's a creep over there so it can blow me up. And a skeleton. Okay, that didn't kill me. I killed it. Dang, I forgot the mission. Okay. Where would the monster... Is the sun setting or right? That's setting. Okay. Okay. See some monsters over there. Okay. Respawn. Oh, okay. That is a glitch. Alright, alright. Okay, well that's why we're testing this, so... Let's see what could cause that. Okay. Start surface.
So on the UHC one, they've apparently apparently there are two. You get to see a rare instance of two paleontologists engaging in an argument on Facebook.
Oh,
It's hilarious. I love. Oh my god. Oh, that is such a long-winded argument. Oh, it's such a long-winded argument. So for context,
what the heck?
science for paleontology.
Uh,
So see, he's trying to lump all of the Scanseriopterids into one taxon,
okay.
which is not how it works. Because he's not taking time and formation into account. That's been my issue with vertebrate paleontology in particular. Is it's very ego driven.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, here. So let's test this. So we just have to get ourselves killed somehow. Okay. Gotta... Oh, there's a high thing up there. Some... Oh, really high mountain. Alright, cool. That'll be easy. Hopefully. You know what? Okay. Okay, so I didn't respawn in Jumanji. So I'm gonna try this again. Alright. Okay, Nigel, time for me to go. Oh, wait, I know how to die. I'll just piss off an elephant. Alright. Okay. And last life. Okay. So now, oh yeah, I guess I just drowned. So if I die after that, just make sure that happens. Okay, okay, that's weird. Wait. Oh, wait, okay, so I'm still in the overworld. Okay. What the? Why is he in the overworld? You belong in Jumanji, sir. You know what? Whatever. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, buffalo. That'll. Okay. Yep. Do it. There we go. Alright. Alright, and then there's just one more thing to test. Which is make sure I have all 3 lives when I enter the game. I don't have to die first for that to happen. Or in the overworld first for all 3 lives in the game. Wait, so Brent, actually, I'm subbed to S Dan Wolf, but I'm not sure how often does he stream because I don't get the notifications for some reason.
Not very often. It's inconsistent.
When was the last one?
I think a day or 2 ago, actually.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Old Country, Old Country, myself, Leaf, and Poison. No, no, maybe I think Poison Blade was in there, and then who else? A few well-known people, Plan Z community in there, and then myself.
Alright. Ooh, cassowaries, yeah, yeah. Come at me. Birdies. Uh-oh. Am I gonna win? Nope. I'm having turkey for dinner, or ratite for dinner, actually. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, there's.
You barely don't pick another fight. You should know better than pick another fight.
No, I have to test if all the 3 lives thing works.
Go jump off a tree 3 times.
Kill me. Okay. Okay, okay, good. So it does. Alright. Or that was 2. Just.
You didn't die fast. Just throw yourself off a cliff.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Like, set your spawn next to a cliff and throw yourself off it 3 times.
Ooh, a lioness. Or 2 lionesses. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Well, I mean, that's what I'm here to do. Yeah, come here. Big fat cat. You can't take me. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Alright, so that was 3. Wait. 1, 2. Yeah, no. Okay, it was. Alright. Cool. So, next update will fix pretty much all the glitches we've had. Suggestion. Jungle Crown. Oh, that could be cool as like a headpiece you wear. Okay. I could see that. I've never done custom armor though, so I don't know how, but like coding wise, but shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure there's probably a tutorial on it. Let's see. Oh yeah, 4 months ago. All right, that's.
So now I'm gonna be showing.
Let's do it.
And in the there, if you want.
All right, well, I believe that is going to be it for tonight's stream. So,
Alrighty.
thank you guys so much for everyone who hopped on. That was a lot of fun. I screamed. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. I screamed Jumanji really loud, so you could tell I was really having a blast. And I hope you all enjoyed this to some extent too. So, yeah, I think the earlier stream that we did was definitely more entertaining because it was actual gameplay. So definitely go check that out. But yeah, so for those who haven't already, like, subscribe, share the launch trailer of this mod. Actually, I think it's quite entertaining. Like I've actually received some very positive like DMs in terms of feedback. That like they really liked the launch trailer for Jumanjicraft. So yeah, definitely check that out, and I will see you guys next time. So till then.